Hi, I'm Elena. This is Miss Brooklyn and her babies. We're gonna do a Ped-O-Pull workout today. Ped-O-Pull is an apparatus that you do in Pilates. And you know, unless you're in a classical studio, you don't really get it much. So if you have clicked on this, you got a Ped-O-Pull. Let's play, yeah? Okay, so all of our Ped-O-Pulls are different. Sometimes some of us secure some to the wall, some of us don't. If I get to points where I am behind the Ped-O-Pull or anything of that nature, I'll let you know, but I won't. I'll try really hard to keep it where you can work out with me the whole time. So that sometimes I get excited and I just start doing things, so you never know where I'm gonna go. Let's get a little classical to start off though. So I want your feet in a Pilates V, not a crazy turnout. I want it to be a nice turnout, pizza slice turnout. Knees go over that turnout, and I want you to be up against the pole. Find yourself up against the pole. Sometimes ponytails get in your way a little bit, so I want you to make sure that is not in your system, so you can find the back of your head on the pole. Think about your bum. It wraps around that pole. Try to get your spine on there. Remember, we have curvatures of our spine, so that low back is not going to be pressed up against it. Find your springs. I've had a pulse gold. Find your springs, handles. I want you to reach your arms out to a T position. Make sure your spine is right up against that pole. Pull that belly up and in, and you exhale, pull to your hips. Inhale, release. Now you keep going. If you want your hands wrapped around or nice and long, do you. Inhale, release. You keep going. Exhale, pull. You keep it up. If you want to bring your heels where they're up against the pole, you are always welcome to do that as well. Find your position where it works for you. Exhale, the more advanced is going to be where those heels are up against the pole. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, release. Couple more, nice and calm. Pull. In Pilates, it's a breathing exercise. You inhale through your nose, fill up your lungs as much as you can, top to bottom, side to side, any diagonal you can think of. And then when you exhale, you force every bit of your air out, pulling those abdominals in with that contraction. It happens naturally. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, lift. You're gonna pull it down, you're gonna keep it down, and you're gonna bring your palms, turn them back to the back, your back. Inhale, lift out in front of you. Exhale as you pull down. So enjoy this little calm before the storm when it comes to the Ped-O-Pull, because it gets a little bit more advanced. Inhale. As you can feel that pull when you move your springs, it gives you a little bit of accountability. It pushes up against you, and then you have to have that strength to stay still, stable in your own body. Exhale, pull. One more. We're gonna go into our circles, down circles, so you pull down, turn your palms towards your body, open onto the side, find those arms right back in front of your shoulders, and then exhale, pull down. So it's an inhale here, you still inhale when you swing forward, here's your exhale. Keep this going. So in Pilates, you usually exhale on the work for the most part, so here is that work. Inhaling, still inhaling, exhale, couple more. Find that back up against the pole. Last pass, remember that low back is a little spaced out because that's our curvature. Exhale, we're gonna reverse this. Lift in front of you for our up circles, open out to the side. Exhale as you pull to the hips. Turn your palms back, inhale forward, and then find that level of control. Our Ped-O-Pull, if you lean forward or come off of it, the whole pole is gonna come down. That's why we secure it to the wall. So finding that element of the pole in your own control, moving slow enough so if you feel like you're going to fall out of the position, you have that enough time to gain strength. Find that stability in your own body so it doesn't tumble down. We do one more. This is the exhale when you pull. Last pass. You're gonna stop where your hands are right by your hips. You're gonna turn your palms back in space. Find your tricep. Bend. Exhale, straighten out. Inhale, bend. Now as you do this, I want your upper arm bones nice and still in space. And it's your upper arms, I'll get there, your lower arms that are moving. Upper arms are nice and still, lower arms are moving, which you have a big range of motion with the work on these springs. So enjoying that. And another thing, I like to talk a lot. I'm sure most Pilates teachers do. The neck here, I want you to think about the front of the neck and the back of the neck the same length. So don't look up too much where the front of the neck is lengthened or down too much where the front of the neck is shortened. Find that nice length between the front and back, which I really feel like you can find that a little bit more with this pull head connection. Pull it down, keep it down. Think tricep circles, so the upper arm bones stay still. You do little chicken wing circles on your triceps. Inhale as you circle around. Exhale as you pull down. You keep going. Notice your own habits. Be patient with yourself. Circle. Exhale. Circle. 2 more. Last one. You're going to hold it down by your hips, and you're going to reverse this. Circle around. Exhale, pull down. Inhale. Upper arm bones stay still and space. Shoulders are down your spine. And try not to push any body part on that pole more than the other. Trying to have it there for accountability. And help. Exhale. Last one. Ready to have some fun? Of course. Arms out to a T. Now from here, I want you to pull the hands by your side. You're going to bend down, slide down that pole, however low you feel like you can. Remember, our pole can go other places. Then you open your arms out to a T, shoulders are down, and then you slide up. Think legs, arms, legs, arms. You're going to pull down by your side, arms, legs, bend the knees. Arms, they lift. Legs straighten. Pull down. Slide down. It's that element of trust with yourself. Open out. Slide up. Woo! Pull down. Inhale, slide down. Exhale, make sure the shoulders don't lift up when you open out to a T. Slide up. Pull down. Inhale, slide. Find your T. And slide up. Now from here, keep your arms in the T. It's the same thing but reverse. Think leg, so slide down the pole. Don't drop all the way down to your legs. Find a little lift. You pull down, slide up, and then find your T. You slide down, shoulders stay down. You pull down, slide up the pole, and then find your T. Plie. Shoulders stay down here. You have to find that stability. Pull down. Inhale up. Exhale T. 2 more. You got it. Slide down. Keep the shoulders down. Don't let the springs lift them. Pull down. Exhale. Inhale. Straighten the legs. T-arm. 1 more pass. Exhale. Slide down. Inhale, excuse me. Exhale, pull down. Inhale up. And find your T. Good. Now I want you to lift your heels, and they're going to be up against the poles. Still in that first position, Pilates V. Bind the bum, squeeze that pole, find your back on the pole. Remember, the lower back has a little space. Pull down to your hips. We're going to be quick here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pull. Not quick passes, but not so many. Last pass. Pull. Good. Bring your arms out in front of you. Pull to your hips. Inhale up. Exhale, pull to your hips. Notice what your back likes to do. Inhale, release. Keep it up. So I'm going to say the lower ribs, trying to get that middle to lower ribs on that pole, where they like to flare, and we don't want that to happen. Let's find arm circles. Out to the side, pull down, forward and front, and then out to the side. So you're staying in that releve, that lifted heel the whole time. Get a little fatigue. That's why we're not doing too many passes. Reverse this because we'll do something else. Out to the side. Remember there's that little rotation. When you're by your hips, those arms rotate, and then you find that circle. Pull down, turn the palms towards you, and circle. I want you to hold by your hips. Find some triceps. Bend and straighten. Bend, straighten. Bend, straighten. Last pass. Straighten. Keep it. Arms open out to a T. Shoulders are down. Keep it. Bend the knees to a baby plie. Hold it. Can we lift a leg up in front of us? Bring it back. Be patient with your body. Other leg. Lift up. Now try to find what your body is doing on the pole as you do this, and you're trying not to let it shift. But this is a challenge, period, for anybody. So just give yourself a couple passes. The standing leg has that plie in it. Remember that heel gets over against that pole. Try not to judge your side differences that day. You never know what can throw your body off that day. Woo! One more on each side. And that level of whatever you think perfect is. Trying to get it out. We're perfect wherever we are that day. But sometimes that level of imperfection, I'm gonna call it perfect in my world. Such a weird term. Anyway, I won't get on that tangent. Okay, from here, arms are in front. You have that slight bend, a little plie. Pull the elbows back and then punch forward. Pull them back, punch forward. Now, let's think about our ribs and our pelvis. Our pelvis is a bowl. I want the bowl of our pelvis to be nice and neutral, like it's a big bowl of soup. Don't dump your soup forward, don't dump your soup back. Have it pointed, your bowl, right up to the bottom of the ribs. Can you bend your knees a little bit more in a plie? Keep punching. I want the ribs, I want you to think the same thing. The bottom of the ribs, they're not facing forward, they don't flare open. They face right towards that pelvis. They're best friends. Exhale, punch forward. Inhale, bend. Exhale, punch forward. Inhale, bend. Last pass. Punch forward and bend. Good. I want you to straighten your legs, come out of this position. Now, keep your PedOPull wherever it is. I'm gonna turn mine to the side so you can see my body position a little better for what we're gonna do next. I'm actually gonna turn it all the way around. Now, when you're here, you face your pole. You don't have to turn your pole around, okay? I just don't want you to see my behind. I want you to face your pole. Your nose is in alignment with it. Your feet are in that little Pilates V, and your arms are gonna be punching forward. Now be patient with your pole, especially if you've never done this before. Pull down towards your hips, and then inhale, lift. Same. This is where we're gonna speed it up, or not speed it up, not do so many, with our feet nice and flat. I wanna advance you. Keep it here, turn your palms towards your body, open out to a T. Exhale, pull, T. Exhale, pull, T. Exhale, pull. Keep it. Turn your palms back in space, lift forward, circles. Open out to the side, exhale, pull. Forward, side, exhale, pull. When our arms are lifting in front of us, these are our up circles, going up with the arms. Hold it here. We reverse it. Open out to a T. In front of us. Exhale, pull down. Our down circles. T. Forward. Pull down. Last pass. And pull down. Okay. I want you to open out to a T. Keep it. Lift your heels. Be patient with this. If it's too challenging, feel free to do it with flat legs, flat feet. Now, once your heels are nice and lifted, the bowl of your pelvis is facing towards the rib cage and vice versa. Pull to your hips. Inhale, lift. Pull to the hips. Inhale, lift. You keep it up. Pull. Inhale. Good. We're gonna do more passes on this pass, or on this world. Good. Does something to your vision, all right, with both eyes on the other side of this pole. Couple more. Exhale. Inhale. Find that stability. I like to have a nice quiet spring intentionally, where it doesn't move. Sometimes you can't help the noise, but trying to make it quiet. Find that element of control for you. Same goes with that pole in front of you, trying to keep that stable. Hold it. Turn your palms back in space. Forward, be patient. Exhale as you pull down. Good, keep it up. Be patient with your body on doing this and learning it. It takes about 1 to 3 passes for our brain to truly get that little motor neuron to say, oh, okay, I got it, I know what we're doing. Let me recruit the right muscles to make this happen and be stable. And you can tell after about 1 to 3, your body has it down a little bit better than it did. And your goal in Pilates is to do a little better each pass. Exhale. Think how you have a little bit more weight on that second toe. Exhale, or second metatarsal ball of the foot. Last pass. Pull it down, keep it down. Circles, open out to a T. Forward. Exhale, pull down. Keep it going, T. Forward. Exhale down. Good. Going slow enough so if you feel like you're gonna lose it, you have that element of control. You can lower those heels and not have that. Couple more. T. Forward. Exhale. Last pass. Forward. Pull it down and you stay down. We reverse our circles. Up circles to a T. Exhale. Up to a T. Exhale. Brooklyn. Inhale, T. Forward or out to the side. Sorry, distracted. Exhale. Last one. And pull. Keep it. Turn your palms back. Triceps here. Exhale, pull. And bend. Exhale. A little bit more weight on your second metatarsal. Think that second toe. Metatarsal is the ball of the foot. Exhale. 2. Try to keep that pole still. Keep those springs still. Not still, they just don't shake. Last pass. Your hands are going to be towards your shoulders, elbows out to the side. Can we punch forward? Bend back in. Not a big range of motion. Not a lot of weight. Good. Keep it up. Punch, find that calm. And bend. One more. Forward. Bend. Find your T arm. Now one leg is going to lift forward. Pull to a T. Or pull down to your hips. Oh. And you're trying to stay balanced on the pole, which is challenging because you really want to lean your body weight towards that standing leg. But we're trying not to. Pull. Ooh. And then T. Bring that foot down. Other foot lifts. And you pull down. It's a practice, y'all. Be patient with your practice. Try not to hook this leg on the pole. Good, one more. Exhale, pull. And then release. Leg goes down. Okay, ready? Slide down. And then just slide up. Just get used to this, especially with this position. Good, slide up, especially if you're in the teacher world. Usually if you were teaching somebody this, you have your hands on this pole somewhere, so you know it's not gonna fall. If you have that fear, have this pole up against the wall. Have it hooked. One more, okay. Let me finish that one more. Lower. You ready? Of course you are. Pull to your hips. Slide down. Remember, we don't drop our weight on our heels. Open out to a T. Come up. Let's inhale, lower with those arms. Lower down. Inhale, T. Shoulders stay down. Exhale up. Lower. Slide down. Come up. and then come up. Now keep the T-arm. Lower, pull the arms. Come up, and then to a T. Yes. Slide down, keep your shoulders down with the weight of the spring. Pull down, come up, and then T. 2 more passes. Lower, shoulders stay stable. Lower, up, T. 1 more pass, y'all. Lower, pull those arms down. Come up, ooh, and T. Yes, okay. Woo. Get it together. Now, not traditional, but we're gonna do it. Don't mind me as I turn my situation around. So you're gonna sit on your base of your pole. Make sure it's nice and stable. You sit on your base. We're gonna do some traditional legs like we were on our chair. Your soles of the feet are together. Those knees aren't completely draped. You have a little lift, so you have some deep front line and adductor engagement. Grab your springs. We all have different torsos and arm length, so if you need to help yourself, reach up and grab it. Do what you need to do. Okay. So soles of the feet are together, bottom of our feet. Lift the knees slightly. Back gets up against that pole. Okay. Pull down. Elbows all the way as low as you can. Inhale, lift. I love, keep this up, the traction this applies to our body when we're here. Traction to the arms, yet keeping the shoulders stable when that traction is applied. So the shoulders don't lift up, they stay in their home. Pilates is all about the balance of our flexibility and our strength, which I'm gonna say makes a very efficient human body. So letting this amount of flexibility happen when our arms are reached up and overhead, it's a really challenging flexibility position when we have our arms like this while keeping those ribs facing towards that pelvis. 2 more, leading those knuckles up in space. Exhale. Last one. You're gonna pull it down. Keep it. Just hold. Shoulders are down. How is the pelvis and rib cage? Are they facing towards each other? Hold 5. Hold 4. 3. 2. You're not done here. We're gonna do little pulses. 8. 7. I call it our bra line muscles. I know that's not what they're called. But the muscles that are right there at your bra line, I want you to feel them contract and squeeze in and down towards each other. See if you can get there. And it's okay if you can't. Intentionally. See if you can feel a little squeeze. Exhale. Squeeze. Exhale. Try not to let our ribs flare open. Keep them pointed to the pelvis. Think about the back neck and the front neck length, same length. Sometimes we tend to look up here. Exhale. 2 more. Last pass. Now I want you to lift up. Let your shoulders lift up in space. So what I was saying, it was a no-no, do it. Pull all the way down. Come all the way up. Let those shoulders lift up. You're controlling it. Pull them down and then pull the elbows down. Shoulders stay down as you lift, and then the shoulders lift up at the end. Shoulders come down and then pull. Couple more. Shoulders down, then pull. Right. Finding that element of control. Shoulders down, pull down. Release the arms and shoulders up. Pull it down and stay down. Shoulders down, pull the elbows down, stay down. Now just hold this. Your knuckles are facing towards the ceiling. Remember those knees are lifted up a couple inches. That pelvis is facing towards your rib cage. Your rib cage is facing towards your pelvis. Back neck is the same length as your front neck. Think mid-thoracic. If you have a bra line, that's what I'm talking about. Lift just a couple inches and then exhale, pull down, squeeze at that area of your body. Lift, we'll call it your bra line muscles. Squeeze in and together. Lift a little. Exhale, pull in and together. Keep this going. Nice and controlled. Find that element of control there. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last pass. Inhale. Very good. Rotate to one side. Knees together, feet together. Find base, a good stable base on your base of the PedOPull. The arm that's closest to the pole, reaches for the front one. The other arm reaches for the back one. Take your time if it takes time to grab that for you. Now, palms are turned towards each other. You open out to a T-ish and twist forward. Inhale, release. By forward, I mean the front of the PedOPull. Exhale, twist and pull down. Inhale, release. Now, don't get into an internal ego fight. You can only pull down however much you can with control, which I am asking a lot when I say T. It is the intention. Exhale, force every bit of it out and you pull. And we're doing some circumduction. That means like pretty much every muscle around that shoulder is having to engage to make this happen. And they have to work together as well. They have to slide on each other. So breaking up those little adhesions with an active stretch. 2 more. Exhale, keep those knees together. Inhale. Don't get in a fight with your ego. However much you can pull down with that control. No pinching, no pain. Very good. Release with grace. Turn around to the other side. Your bum is stable. The arm that's closest to the pole reaches for the front one. The other one reaches for the back. Turn your palms towards each other. You're facing towards your feet, wherever they're pointed. You pull down to a T-ish, and then you rotate forward, the front of where the PedOPull is facing, and then inhale, unwind. Exhale, pull. When I say T, it's just the intention. Doesn't have to be all the way down there. Exhale. And our shoulders, we ask a lot of these arms. Really trying to find just however much you can rotate and finding that element of control for you. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Release, release with grace. Good. I want you to come up to a standing position. Feet are going to be hip width apart, where those legs come out of the hips. Hands are by your side. Get tall like somebody's pulling you from the crown of the head. Tuck your chin to your chest. Exhale. Enjoy this. Heavy arms, bone by bone as you roll down. Big breath in at the bottom. Slight bit in the knees. Exhale, round and roll up. Feel every spine bone. Arms are heavy. Shoulders stick back into their home when it's their time. And inhale. Yes. Tell yourself you're a bad bee. Just tell yourself you're really strong. Yeah. Thank you for joining. That was a lot of fun. Comment, like, love, subscribe. Let me know if you want any other content out there, and I'll do my best to provide it. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next time. Peace.